I'm very offended that you talk about me like this.
Okay, shut up. What's your topic?
All right. Somewhat on the technology side, not really. This is a fun one, but we're gonna talk about YouTube a little bit. Do you guys know what the YouTube hole is?
Yes.
Yes.
We have all been there.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you just kind of get sucked down the YouTube hole. Next video, next video, next video.
Yes. All
And
the
then,
time.
like, 5 hours later.
Yes.
Just
My
five?
question.
No, I was about to say 5 hours later, you go to the bathroom, come back, and delve even deeper.
Okay, I was gonna say just
You
5
bring back
hours, huh?
food.
Yeah.
and
Of
then
course,
you,
you
just
need
keep going.
sustenance.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, but my question is there a particular type of video or other type of, or multiple types of videos that you just find yourself watching randomly that are maybe oddly satisfying or oddly disturbing, that you just watch a bunch of videos and now they're like all over your
Okay, so
your watch
I actually
list?
there is one thing in particular I can think of, and it's not satisfying. Like I enjoy it, so it's not like it's bad, right?
Sure.
I watched one video one time. It was recommended. It was Pawn Stars. It was a clip from the TV show, and now
Everywhere.
my entire
Don't you love the algorithm?
my entire recommended
terrible,
feed
but-
is nothing but Pawn Stars, which I admit when I'm working and I'm sitting there and I'm bored, I will throw, because they're 40-minute long videos,
Yeah.
like of just different products, and it's great because you don't have to wait through commercials for the expert to come in. It's just like, oh look, here they are,
Yeah.
you know, and that's actually my preferred way to watch it now. But anyways, another thing that I've been watching quite a bit of is Cinnamon Toast Ken's reactions to Catch a Predator and just like different
I
stuff
haven't
that he
watched that
has.
guy in like 15 years.
I just
man.
got into his videos like a month and a half, 2 months ago, because he's been doing a lot of stuff with PewDiePie, and I see him on there reacting to stuff with PewDiePie, and I'm like,
Watched
okay.
Pewds in a
So
long time either, but
so now I've been watching a lot of his videos, but his is basically my entire feed is Pawn
hate the
Stars,
algorithm.
Cinnamon Toast Ken, and then. Now, last night, I started watching... I went back and I watched, like, a few Mythical Kitchen videos and
Sure.
and binging with Babish.
Yep.
And so now it's those three. It is food, which... Shocker.
Food.
I love.
huge man.
So we got food, we have Cinnamon Toast Ken reaction videos, and then we have Pawn Stars. And that's all my feed is. So I get it.
Those are pretty, I mean, for YouTube, normal things, though.
Yeah.
Like, is there anything, like, off the wall, kind of just weird?
Chiropractor videos.
I love those!
Just every so
Loudest
often.
cracks.
Loudest cracks. I've been getting into a
First
lot of sports compilations,
Yeah, I watch those.
like the football and stuff like
That's
that.
pretty normal, though.
Yeah, but like definitely the chiropractor. My wife watches a lot of like the like blackhead removal stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I can't watch that stuff, but she
I've seen
watches it
that
all the time.
sometimes.
Oh, like Dr. Pimple Popper and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
She
Just recently, I watched one for whatever reason, and now I've watched like 50, and they're all over. You know when people have like really terrible, nasty, like calloused feet and stuff, and they go to the doctor and they just shave it off with a scalpel.
Yep.
Yep.
It's like the
Yeah.
the video.
That's what I'm
What are
watching.
they called? Fairs with the horse hoofs?
Yep.
Where the fairs go in, like they
Ferrers.
Is that it? Where they get like the big hedge trimmers and they chop off the end.
One
of
that I
the
watch all the
horses.
time is called the Hoof GP, and he trims cow hooves,
Yep.
and it's awesome. I don't know why, but I've watched like all of his videos. Check it out; it is so satisfying.
Another one my wife found recently was there's a company, I think they're out in Colorado, that just videotape like how they like process like cows and pigs and stuff. It's really interesting to just watch like how fast they can tear down an entire pig in like 20
Oh,
minutes.
you're not talking rendering. You're talking.
No,
Okay.
no, like for butchering.
Yeah. Have you seen the
Yeah.
rendering videos? Like I was watching Dirty Jobs one time,
Oh,
and
Great
this
show.
was the
Love
only.
Micro.
This was the
Fantastic
only thing on Dirty
Talking
Jobs
like
ever
everyone.
that has gotten me to even remotely consider shutting it off because it was just so gross to me. And it was when they were going around picking up dead cows from farms, putting them in the back of a truck, and they were like, you know, rendering it. They were putting it through a grinder and just watching this cow go in and get splattered out the other end. I'm like, oh, like that
Yeah.
might be
Yeah.
the only thing that has ever made me consider shutting off.
You're talking
They're
to
not-
four people that have lived in Esterville.
They're
where
not
there is a
making ad
rendering
revenue
plant.
on that video.
No.
Fair.
It's gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just how fast some people can tear down meat. Like She showed me one a while back that was over in Japan, like the tuna.
Oh,
That's,
those
like,
are awesome.
Bigger,
I have a bunch of those
bigger
too.
than me, and just how fast they can just tear it apart.
It's like how
Talking about
fast
over there,
people tune a
it's
piano.
an art.
It's an art. It really like
They take that so seriously. It's crazy,
Yep.
and it's worth so much money.
thousands of dollars.
So
Thousands.
I'm purposely ignoring what Jordan just said, by the way.
Tim over here was just kind of
yeah.
shaking his head in disappointment.
I try to ignore usually everything that Jordan says. So
I remember back when I was at Iowa Lakes, actually, I was taking a biology class, and I watched a video on dissections. To this day, I still get a lot of dissection videos.
Yeah.
Okay? And some of them are really, really graphic.
Yep.
Like, it's...
there's
Onward.
So,
here's a real question. Like, obviously, used to be like really cool. The YouTube hole was like a really cool thing
Yeah.
to find like new videos you've
Yeah.
never seen
Mhm.
before. That doesn't happen anymore
Mm-mm.
because it just recommends everything of the same thing.
oh, yeah.
Is there a way to like delete sections from the algorithm?
I don't think there is.
I don't think there is either.
I think
haven't
other
found
than
one.
just flooding it by not watching those and watching a different type of video, and you just kind of overload
sucks
it.
so bad.
It does. I agree. It sucks, but I think just overloading it would be the only
Right?
way I
Yeah.
can think of. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't like the algorithm.
No.
It sucks. But
See,
there's some weird ones out there.
I do fall in the YouTube rabbit hole quite a bit, especially at night when I'm laying in bed and I'm falling asleep. You know, that's usually when I do it. I'll go through the recommended videos, and if there's anything that catches my eye, which usually, like I said, is a reaction video to anything. Like when Cinemato's Ken reacts to Catch a Predator, dude, I die laughing because they're making jokes about these people, and it's just the funniest thing. And there was one where they were reacting to, what is it? It's like the extreme couponers, right? And the lady that was there, the store owed her money, and it was a store that was in a town probably like 15, 20 minutes away, they said. Like, they actually knew the store, and they've driven by it.
Yeah.
And they were like, wait, what? I'm going to stand outside the store, and I'm going to be waiting for this woman. She's going to teach me a few things. You know, just listening to them, like, just make jokes about this stuff that was so funny to me.
Yeah.
No, the worst, though, is when you're talking about something, and then you go to YouTube and you find recommendations
it's
about
right
what you're
there.
talking about.
Yeah.
I hate that so much.
Spyware.
I was talking to my students during a class about how to hack into Wi-Fi through a printer.
Yeah.
So ever since I have been getting hacking videos showing up in my
Yep.
YouTube feed. It's just like, first off, I don't need these.
Yeah.
I'm already studying for my master's in cybersecurity,
You
so
can
I don't
already do
need them.
this, yeah.
I can already do
Why?
it. But seriously,
One that happened to me,
No.
like speaking of technology, listening to you, a couple months back, my wife and I were in Walmart checking out stuff by like where all the trading cards are, and there was I think it was a Yu-Gi-Oh set that she liked the art on the box. All she said is, "I really like the art on this box." She didn't say what it was, what the game was, or anything. And we literally got out into the car, and I grabbed my phone to check a message, and I had an ad on Facebook for the exact box that she picked up that we did not say the name of.
I don't know. It's scary.
adware should be illegal.
Yes.
Well, it is to some extent,
Yeah.
but
It's terrible.
not as it should be. And it is not
Bye,
enforced
Tim.
as it should be.
Opening the door for more air movement.
Oh yeah, I'm dying over
Okay.
here.
Yeah, it's pretty
hot.
It's
hot.
hot.
It is
It's
hot.
very hot.
But
But yeah, it's crazy some of the stuff that you get
Yeah.
into on YouTube. But
So,
I don't know. Any other weird ones?
I'll point out the one that my wife said in chat. Cadaver videos to learn about body parts and how they work. Yeah,
It's interesting.
there's actually not YouTube videos, but there's a museum traveling thing. I think it's called like the human body, where people that have literally donated their bodies to science, and you can go look at
Sure.
like a dissected body. They pulled an entire nervous system out of a person and laid it out so you can see what it looks like. It's really interesting if you ever
I
get a
was
I was
chance.
going to
gonna
say
give you the
that
fan.
actually looks really
Oh, go ahead and
like
turn
that
it on.
sounds like it'd be really cool to go and
That
see.
would, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't hear it?
No.
Okay, cool.
perfect. It got really hot in here.
Yeah.
It got
it's bad.
really hot really
But,
quickly.
What's that thermometer say there, Tim?
80.
8? That does not surprise me
80?
one bit.
Ugh.
Too warm.
Ugh.
It's like 95
Inside the
outside.
house.
Yeah.
Just in this room.
Just in this
It's
room.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No wonder I'm sweating badly. But yes.
Hey, I'm the one with the long sleeve.
That's your own fault.
No, this is my job's fault.
Okay.
That's totally you too, Weston. You wear
It
those
is.
everywhere. You
I wear
those
these all the
everywhere.
time, so whatever.
That's all right.
Have you seen what Bristow wears?
Well, you see, he gets away with it because of his labs.
'Cause
He
he's
can
a
get away
hippie?
with it. That too.
Bristol's good.
I love you, Bristow. Brian,
But-
you are awesome.
I don't know these people.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. We went to school. You didn't.
Yeah. Technically, you did for like a semester.
I
That's
went for
true.
1 semester and I stopped because I hated it.
Makes
And
sense.
here I am still
Yeah.
studying.
Anything that you've randomly found off YouTube that you like totally into now? It's you just watch those videos. They're
well-
so
Certain
weird
bands,
bands.
a lot of music.
They're actually so. Back when I was researching stuff for my first computer build,
Sure.
that I went down the YouTube rabbit hole of different YouTube channels, and I found a ton of different like tech tubers, I guess, that I now enjoy watching,
Mhm.
and you just different ways to like get things done, like different programs that I've figured out about and stuff like that. Like I never would have known about these people if it weren't for the algorithm, I guess. So in that sense, I love it. You know, there's so many channels
Sure.
that aren't huge. They're more just like, you know, maybe couple 100,000 subscribers. I mean, it's pretty big, but in the grand scheme of things
They're
on YouTube,
niche.
yeah, like
Mhm.
they're in a specific category, and I never would have found these people
Mm-hmm.
if it weren't for, I guess, the rabbit hole. Like Bitwit, for instance. You know,
Mhm.
I've been watching him for years, and obviously he's hilarious. He's one of my favorite
Yeah.
YouTubers, but I would have no idea who he was if I didn't research that one day back in like 2015 or 16
Yeah.
about building a computer. You know, and there's a bunch of other people that I've been watching since then as well. I'm trying to think of just a random YouTuber that I've discovered now. Oh, another rabbit hole that I love to go into, and this is mostly when I was sick back in February. I think I watched almost all of Demolition Ranch's videos.
Yes.
I love watching stuff blow up, man. Like just when he's shooting that stuff, like he gets out the 50 BMG. Is like today we're gonna see
Doll
what
making,
a 50
huh?
see what a 50
Doll
BMG
making?
will do to this. You know, and we're
Yeah.
just like, there we go.
There's a
It's
few
just
that
so
I
much fun.
like. I don't know if you've ever been to the restoration side of YouTube.
Yes.
There's one,
Yes.
a big one called My Mechanics.
Yeah.
I love My Mechanics. So
Like
awesome.
restoring cars or just,
Just
old, any
random, like a
items
lot of
and-
tools.
A lot of
Okay.
tools.
Like really old things that just kind of, it's so methodical and awesome.
Yes.
Actually,
I
takes it all apart, lays it out the nicest way he can, like just very organized. Recreates it. He has like a tool for everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's just-
custom made tools.
yeah, it's
to
just
do
really
random
cool.
things.
He's we can't use this piece. He tries to reuse everything.
Yeah.
I'll make another one. Just makes another one.
You start talking about tool restoration. I remember the lock picking lawyer.
Yeah, I've seen that one before.
He gets like random locks and he'll test them and see how long it takes to get into it, or like if it's any good. And then he had I can't remember what the YouTuber is. He's a bigger YouTuber. Made unpickable locks for him to try and pick, which he couldn't do because they're unpickable. But like that guy's got like thousands of videos of just testing
yeah.
locks. Like I can
Yeah.
watch for hours.
See, there's so many weird, satisfying things like that. I agree.
It's crazy. Like another one. I don't know, this is kind of my kind of niche because I have an art history background. But there's one that's called like Baumgartner Restoration. This guy restores like paintings and stuff and artwork, like old school artwork. It's actually like really fascinating.
Yeah.
Speaking of painting restorations, please tell me you saw a few years back that lady that tried to restore the painting of Jesus.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
pulling this
she
up.
messed it up royally.
You
That's
said
not
that.
good.
My first thought, dude, it was
Like
I-
it's bad. Like
Let's
she
see.
used the proper stuff, but she just ruined it.
Oh, dude, she butchered it. So the original painting was this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
When she restored it,
This is not a joke. We'll
Yeah, you have to
Jordan
touch
will-
up and fill in paints and
Yeah.
stuff, but you're not supposed to add your own.
Yeah.
Like,
Jordan will post that so
That's
you guys
terrible.
can see it.
oh,
I don't know
it's-
if they can be considered a professional. That's
No.
for sure.
I don't know how she got that job, but if you guys want to see it, you know, if I forget to put the thing in the YouTube video,
Which restoration channel? The
just-
art one or the other tool one or whatever?
well, I'll say for this picture specifically, if you want to see the painting, just type in on
just talk on
Google
chat.
Jesus painting restoration. You'll see it there.
It's bad.
It's the first one that pops up, and my God, it is funny,
It's bad.
dude.
Yeah.
I think it's called Baumgartner Restoration.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's actually really cool. Check it out if you're into that kind of stuff.
All right.
But I don't know.
Anything
I'm an
else?
artsy guy.
Yeah.
You
I just
are.
can't make art, obviously.
Well, I mean, that Yoda was beautiful.
It was terrible.
I've seen him make really good art.
I have too. To be fair,
So,
he's actually
guys,
extremely good.
really talented.
It's not
He's
good.
just being really humble.
There is
right
a
now,
really
okay?
good. My wife reminded me. There's a really good restoration show on Netflix.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
The British one or whatever.
Yep.
They're really
They
good.
have like their own like toy shop kind
Yeah,
of
they have
place.
their own like
Yeah.
whole shop.
I
of
watched a
just
couple of those episodes, but
really cool stuff.
Well, you want to move on to the next topic then?
yeah.
All right.